Carly joins us now for sports. Carly?
What?
Carly?
Huh?
Sports? Ready to get back to work
What?
now, or?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm too busy enjoying my ridiculously good blizzard here as a result of it being Miracle Treat Day.
Perfect. Well, we have some NSRBL to talk about. You ready to
Oh,
do
we
that
do.
now?
I get you. Yep, we should probably do that.
All right,
Okay,
let's do
here
that.
we go. Sports, yes, that's right.
Yeah.
NSRBL. Big night last night for the Lloydminster Twins. Well, when the Lloydminster Twins stepped onto the field last night against the Junior Redhawks, they knew full well they were just one win away from advancing to the NSRBL Finals and their 9th championship meeting with the Wilkie Brewers. We go to the Legion Ballpark for you now. Twinkies strike first here, top 2 with the bases loaded. Ryan Urban takes the wild offering. Troy Winterhall comes in to score. They would plate 2 in that inning in the 3rd with a runner in scoring position. Kelly Hoffer now pops one up to shallow center. Scott Willis gets on his horse. He lays out for the dive and grab. That kept things at 2-0. Then with runners on, yeah, this one is going to be Jamie Smithson. He reaches in and muscles a single to center. Willis can't catch this one. Hoffer touches home. That makes it 3-0. Twins would add another 2 in the inning to go up 5. The Redhawks, though, they chip away in the home half. Cole Kostasky with the bases juiced. Lines a single to left. 2 runs will come around. That cuts the lead to 3. So we will go to the 6th next. The Twins with a runner on 3rd. Hoffer chops one to Reed Flash. He's got some problems getting it out of his glove. Then his throw is off the mark. Winterhall scores. That puts the Twinkies up 6-2. It is now 8-2, still in the 6th. More Redhawks miscues. Matthew Rao throws it in the dirt, getting away from Brett Spernrath. Kevin Payne charges home. The defending champs take this one 9-2 at that point. The Redhawks would add one more, but it was too little too late. The Twins sweep the junior. Yeah, they absolutely swept the juniors, unfortunately. So with the win, the Twins advance to the NSRBL final for the 9th year in a row. They will meet a familiar foe there, the Wilkie Brewers, a club that the Twinkies have beat in the finals the last 2 years. Now the Twins will put their 40-game, yes, I said 40-game unbeaten streak on the line along with their back-to-back titles. I really want another bite of my blizzard, but I will continue. Well, this offseason has been full of its ups and downs for the Bonnyville Pontiacs graduate netminder Julian LaPlante. In July, he found out that Union College was revoking his scholarship as a result of an NCAA violation. But as Clayton Brown explains, the young goaltender has moved on and will be able to play NCAA hockey at Providence College instead.
It was only one period in one exhibition game in the Western Hockey League for the Portland Winterhawks, but that has cost the 2010-2011 AJHL top goaltender his scholarship at Union College.
The NCAA views major junior hockey as professional hockey because some of the players are getting paid. And Julian had participated in 20 minutes of an exhibition game when he was 16 years old. That's just against the NCAA rules.
I couldn't have made a better decision in the time that was there. I didn't know. So, I mean, I can't regret my decision. You can't look back and say, it wasn't a good decision. So, obviously, I'm not going to dwell on anything that I couldn't have changed.
But LaPlante has recently been scooped up by Providence College, and an appeal has been lodged to the NCAA.
We're going through a waiver process right now to get his eligibility. And what we're hoping and what prior precedent has been is with a guy that only plays part of one game, they only have to sit a year in a game.
Which means he can only practice with the team in the upcoming season. But this new opportunity gives LaPlante a chance to reconnect with head coach Nathan Lehman, who originally recruited him to Union College before taking the head coach position with Providence earlier this spring.
Obviously, you want to go with who recruits you, right? Who believes in you when they took you, and that was very important for me. So I was pretty happy about it. And he's obviously a very good coach, and he's got a really good track record. So it'll be nice to play for him.
LaPlante will look to contend for the starting position at Providence in the 2012-2013 season. In Bonnyville, Clayton Brown, Newcap Sports.
Clayton Brown did attempt to contact the head coach at Union College, who had knowledge of LaPlante's eligibility case, but head coach Rick Bennett declined to comment. Now, LaPlante won't be the only Pontiac at Providence next season. 20-year-old forward Matt Montesano has recently verbally committed to play for the Friars. Montesano becomes the 8th player from the 2010-2011 Pontiacs to commit to a post-secondary institution to continue their pursuit of education and athletics. Well, the LaPlante Pontiacs and the New Look Bobcats will face off for the first time this preseason here in Lloydminster at the Civic Center on August the 24th. That is the preseason opener for both teams. Now, puck drop is set for 7 o'clock. Well, Ricky Bobby had the shake and bake, and the drivers of the CPCA have the turn and burn. Tonight, when the 30 drivers eligible to race in the CPCA Sega Pro Tour will line up 4 wide in Saskatoon, it will be their last chance to tally crucial place points before the finals in Lloyd. The Chief was a show champ in Turtleford last week. Knowing the importance of the next 4 nights in Saskatoon, he's been tweaking his outfit ever since.
Well, that's a stepping stone to the Lloyd finals, Saskatoon is, and we got to try and sort out what kind of run we got in 5/8 tracks going into Lloyd.
Drivers like Shane Nolan chose to return home with his horses after his 7th place finish in the Oil and Ag Derby, a plan he hopes will pay off.
Yeah, I just take them back to my farm. I got a nice facility there, and I'll freshen them up a little bit. There's no stress there. They really relax, so I like to do that as often as I can. While the only other 4-day event on the Pro Tour this season was canceled due to wet weather, the forecast for Saskatoon looks good. But drivers say they're ready for whatever the student throws at them.
Well, I mean, it is all part of the deal, but yeah, you have to make some adjustments, and it's like you just have to live with it. That's the way it goes.
Well, it's frustrating, all right, but you got to learn to accept what Mother Nature does to us, you know, and it's better to be safe than sorry, you know, that's the bottom line.
Races run Thursday, Friday, and Saturday at 6:30, and the finals are set for Sunday at 2, where the top performers will have a chance at a $25,000 horse trailer. I hope everyone noticed that hat raincoat in there. I was impressed. I got to find out where to get me one of those. Well, here is a look at the top 10 drivers in CPCA standings heading into tonight's 4-day event. If you look closely, I did the math. There are 161 points separating Double G and 10th place Vern Nolan, which means if anyone, including Gary's son Logan, is going to catch him, these next 4 days will force drivers to bring their A game and hook their very best outfits. Well, you can listen to and watch all the golf tips Aaron Streck and Kyle Mulligan have to offer, but the bottom line is golfing can be one of the toughest sports to master. Even if you're just hitting the links for a friendly round, maintaining consistency is a never-ending battle. Now just imagine the challenge for those who compete competitively. Well, this week on the Superstar Next Door, Matt Schumont introduces us to a local product who has played her way onto Team Saskatchewan.
Good birdie.
Thanks.
Joanne Schiller got into golf at a young age. Growing up, though, she got away from the game but got right back into it as golf became a family interest.
All of a sudden you get away from it because then you're working and then you have kids and then kids start growing up and you start getting back into golf and my son's into golf, so it was a great thing.
Playing competitively for the last 5 years, Joanne has represented Saskatchewan several times at the Canadian Senior Women's Championship.
It's something special to go out there and play for Saskatchewan and hopefully do a good job.
Qualifying to wear the green and white might be one thing, but Joanne says trying to get ready for the championship can sometimes be overwhelming.
Now that is huge out there, and plus they play you from longer, it's harder and longer, and the greens are usually faster, so you gotta be working at your game, and that's why I've been working on it the last 2 weeks especially.
And if Joanne is unable to win the championship, there's one goal she would like to accomplish.
I think for all of us to shoot your handicap, that's all you can ask for. I mean, they have major players out there that have been on national Canadian teams.
Joanne will be going after the title starting August 22nd in Whiteville, Ontario. Matt Schumont, Newcap Sports.
Brought to you by your local BRP dealer. Power Merchants of St. Paul, Norsask of North Battleford, and RecTech Power Products of Lloydminster, your local BRP dealers.
Now, if you happen to have a superstar like Joanne living next door who can run a Dairy Queen Miracle Treat Day and do incredibly well in the links, we would like to hear from you. So please email us at superstar@newcap.ca.